Hey everyone! First of all, I have some new subscribers, so I just want to welcome everybody that is new to my channel. So welcome to all of you, and now I'm going to show you a collective haul from over about the last 3 weeks or so. I have some Nordstrom, a few counters. So we will get started with Nordstrom. The first item that I picked up is because of Christmas. I will link her channel and video down below, but she raved about this on Twitter, again, about 3 to 4 weeks ago, more or less. And I knew I had to try the powder. From the way that she just raved about it, I had to try it. So this is the Ysl Mat and Radiance, Matte and Radiant Pressed Powder. And my shade is in shade 4, which is beige rose or pink beige. Now I am still trying the powder out, but so far I am really liking it. It comes in a black pouch with the little Ysl, I don't know, engraving there, imprint there, and so the case is gold and my fingerprints are all over it. Gets dirty fairly quickly, but you do get a lot of product in there. There is 0.29 ounces, 8.5 grams, and so this is what it looks like. So that again is the shade number 4. And I don't want to talk too much about it just because she has already shared her thoughts. So again, I will link that video down below for you. Okay, next is a stop at the Chanel counter. I finally found a lady who works there. She happens to be the counter manager and she is fantastic. So she set me up with a makeover with an international makeup artist. And so I had my makeup done by him and I picked up a couple of the items that he used because one, I don't have, either one of these in my collection. So I picked up this Chanel Lepage's powder. This is in shade number 20 and I absolutely love the packaging. I have only used this today on top of my foundation very, very lightly, and the only time that I've had it on me is when the makeup artist used it. So I can't say that I absolutely love it or that I hate it. I don't have any opinions yet because I haven't used it, but I love the packaging. So this is what the packaging looks like. Again, it comes in a little black velvet pouch, and I'm sure many of you have seen it, but I'll show it to you again really quick. So it has a little brush that comes in there, and this is the actual powder. And of course, it smells good, just like all Chanel products do. So again, I use this today over my foundation really quickly, but I am still in the process of testing it out because these two foundations, these two powders rather, the Ysl and the Chanel, are the most I've ever paid for a powder. And I'm having like a really hard time accepting that. So I want to make sure that both powders, even though I know several people love the Lepages, and I know Krista and I trust her recommendations. I know she loves the Ysl, but I want to make sure that it's something that I absolutely love because $59 for a powder is just, it's a lot. So I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that. If I keep them, if I return them, what I do with them. So the next item and the only other item from Chanel is a quad, which I don't have any quad, so this is my first one. And this is in the shade number 43, Mystery, I think is how you pronounce it. Again, black velvet pouch. And this just has some really nice colors. I don't have a whole lot of colors like this, especially in a quad together. Okay, so here are the colors. You have kind of like this grayish taupe right there, and then this color is almost like a charcoal, I don't know, like a really deep brown green, and then you have like a khaki green with a gold finish, and then this one is kind of like a pearl but with a gold finish. I don't know if I'm describing any of those correctly, but I love this quad, and again, I just don't have a whole lot of colors in there like this, so I thought this would be really, really good for fall, since especially it is a part of the fall collection. So happy with this, definitely keeping this. So then I went to go visit my friend Carol from The Blush and Brunette. I will link her channel down below, but she's here in the Houston area as well, and she works at an Estee Lauder counter. So I went to go visit her and I swatched this lip gloss and I fell in love. I thought, oh my goodness, such a Prissy color, I have to have it. Now I did post a picture of this up on Instagram, so I showed it swatched and I showed it in the packaging, I showed it on my lips. It is a beautiful color. It's gorgeous by itself. It's very, very opaque. And this is the Estee Lauder Pure Color High Intensity Lip Lacquer. This is in the shade 05 Vinyl Rose. And I do have another Estee Lauder lip gloss. And honestly, I'm very pleased with them. And I definitely think they're like underrated, not talked about enough here in the YouTube beauty community. So this is what the packaging looks like. Beautiful packaging. And it's just like a really pretty mauvey rose kind of color. It has like the tiniest bit of like gold shimmer in there. I don't even know if you're going to be able to pick it up. Okay, so you can kind of faintly see the gold shimmer. It's really, really light, but it's such a beautiful color. I'll show you a quick swatch. And I do like the applicator, by the way. It's kind of like a flat doe foot applicator, which is very, very different. It's kind of like a little paddle brush. So there's the swatch right there. That is one swatch. Again, extremely opaque. It is a little bit thick, but it's not sticky or goopy. And I don't mind it being a little bit on the thicker side just because it means it's going to wear a lot longer, but it's not overly thick where you have to, like, you know, really separate your lips. I've actually tried one. It's one of the MAC lip glosses, I think. I think it's maybe their Pro Longwear lip glosses. Those are really, really thick and sticky, and my lips kind of felt like they were stuck together. This one doesn't do that. So that's that from Estee Lauder. Okay, before I move on, I completely forgot to show you the little gift with purchase that I received from my Chanel lady. So they were giving these out to everyone. It wasn't especially made for me. They had several of them, but when you had your makeup done with the international makeup artist, they had like a little goodie bag. And so this was mine right here. It has several samples, several skincare samples. I think there was like 4 in there. And then there is a mascara sample, and it is the Inimitable Intense. And then I have a little mini Lepage powder, and that's in shade number 10. And then just a little book on the, what is this called? Hydra Beauty skincare line. So nice little goodies. Okay, now we're gonna move on, and we're gonna move on to MAC. And I only picked up just a couple of things. The first one is the Hot and Naughty 2 Black Lash. And so this one is the, I guess, like the blackest black. They have the one with the pink packaging. This one is the kind of like plum purple packaging. Same concept. I think the only difference is that this one is darkest black. So I have never tried any MAC mascaras before, so this is my first one, and hopefully I like it. I've only used it once, so we'll see. And then the only other item that I picked up is finally the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Soft and Gentle, and this is as beautiful as everybody says it is. It is just a nice, kind of like a golden champagne color. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. I don't know what took me so long to purchase it. I think what took me so long to purchase this one is that I have a few other highlighters that I really, really like, and highlighters are going to last you, I feel like, forever, for like the rest of your lifetime, because there's so much product and it doesn't take a lot. Like, you don't use a lot to highlight. Well, at least I don't. So I just feel like I don't ever want to own a whole lot of highlighters. I feel like having less than 5 would be sufficient. I think even having 2 would be sufficient. Either way, this was a good investment and I'm very happy to have it. Okay, now we will move on to Sephora, and just a couple of face items. I picked up the Sephora foundation, the Instant Radiance Foundation, and this is 0.67 fluid ounces, which, come on, Sephora, I think they could have bumped it up to the standard 1.0 fluid ounce, but they didn't, so whatever. It was reduced for $9, and this is the shade 20. It says it's radiant moisture that lasts all day, enriched with hyaluronic acid and antioxidant cocktail, grenade and kiwi extracts for a fresh and luminous complexion. Says that it's medium to full coverage, oil-free, dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, fragrance-free, paraben-free, hello, get your words together, and it's formulated without mineral oil. So I'm excited to try this. And the other face item that I picked up is the Sephora Pro Flawless Airbrush in number 56. Peggy was doing a video on her makeup brushes, or her face brushes, foundation brushes. I can't remember what it was titled. I'm gonna link Peggy's video down below in her channel. But anyway, it really got me thinking that I really want to expand my brushes, that there's a lot that I haven't tried. So I figured I would try this one. I've used it once. I don't know that I love it. I'm so used to my Sigma F80. I think that one is so quick and easy for me to use, and this one I feel like I work a little bit more and doesn't give as full coverage, but those are just initial thoughts. So that's that for face. And then for lips, I picked up 2 items. The first one is the Urban Decay Revolutionary Lipstick. Oh my goodness, these are amazing. This already sits in my makeup bag. I put it in my little box. I don't know why I did that, but I love this color. Again, a very prissy color, very neutral pink. It's one of those colors that you just don't have to think about. When you don't know what to wear, this is a great color to pull out. So first of all, I love the packaging. Can I just say the packaging is gorgeous. I'm digging the whole gunmetal packaging. This shade is Native, I think. Yes, Native. And it's kind of like a very neutral pinky, I don't know, just like a neutral pink color. So there it is right there. Okay, and then the other lipstick, which I am so sad to say that I'm gonna have to return it, but I did a review on the Bite Beauty lipsticks, and so I will link that review down below for you. But I've always said that if my Sephora had the whole Bite Beauty display, that I would go crazy and I would just start purchasing Bite Beauty lipsticks. And so guess what? This last weekend, my Sephora has the whole Bite Beauty display, and they have several lipsticks and lip pencils and lip glosses to choose from. I was going to order a lipstick online, and since I went to the store, I decided, you know what, let me just go ahead and swatch them since I have them here in person, and then decide on a color and just forget the online order. And so I did that, and I decided to get a lipstick that is very popular as far as like Bite Beauty. Whenever Bite Beauty is mentioned, usually this color is in there. So this is the shade Fig, and when I swatched it, I was like, again, another Prissy color, very neutral pink. However, I have to say, nothing against the product itself. I just didn't think like it was that beautiful on me. Like it was pretty, but it was like it's okay. Like, you know, one of those colors. So there it is right there. It looks like it's pulling up more coral on my screen, but in reality, it is just a mid-tone pink. That's what it looks like. So just nothing super exciting. I might even exchange it for another color. I don't know, who knows? I don't need any more lipsticks. I don't need any more of anything. But anyway, so that's that. Okay, and then the last two items from Sephora are just two 100-point perks. I am never usually thrilled about the 500-point perks, and I don't know if it's just me, but I like to save my points for something like super, super special. And most of the time, I'm just not super impressed. So I picked up two of the 100-point perks. Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, I picked that one up, and I may go to the other Sephora inside JCPenney and see if they have more of these, because the bigger Sephora, they were already out, which doesn't surprise me because everybody loves this eyeliner. So picked up that, and then the Deborah Lippmann Happy Birthday nail polish, which is just a whole bunch of different colored glitters. So there it is there, and I do have a little bit on the top of my thumb just because I was playing with it. Okay, so a quick chit chat. Just wanted to cover a couple of things. Number one is I am working on revamping my channel. That's a part of the reason why I haven't been here. One, I've been super, super duper busy with my kids and trying to get them in the whole going back to school process. So personal life is always priority over YouTube. So I've been very busy in my personal life, but also I've really been thinking about how I want to revamp my channel and what I want to do and what kind of content I really want to focus on. So I am hoping that my channel will kick off maybe September 1st. I mean, not that I'm not going to bring any videos to you before then. I'm just saying that my new format and schedule and what kind of videos that I want to bring to you, I'm hoping all of that will take effect in September. So fingers crossed that I can just wrap my brain around everything and figure it out. And so I kind of want to go back to just bringing meaningful videos and helpful videos to you guys, and maybe some fun videos as well. But I really want to focus on the quality of my videos. So that is that. Okay, so that's enough rambling for me. You guys know the routine. If you have any questions or comments, or if you want a review on anything that I showed, feel free to let me know down below. I will be more than happy to do that for you. And I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.